Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have been slacking on my YouTube parts over the past couple months, and I hope that you can forgive me once you realize what I've been working on. And I'm very, very excited to share it all with you. So if you are not following me on my socials, which by the way is Arum Lilea, I'll leave it on the screen right over here, and you haven't already seen what I've been working on or gathered from the title of this video, I suppose, I have launched the Arum Lilea dress collection, which I am so happy to share with you. It's been a little brainchild of mine that I've been working on for quite some time now, and I've had the most extraordinary time working through it all. And I know a number of you are quite curious in exactly the process, and I'm sure that you would like to see a little bit more of the collection. So I thought I would just sit down and film a video. So a while back, at the beginning of this year, I thought something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was a child is have my own dress collection. And I've filled countless notebooks with sketches of different dresses and dress designs, and it's always been dresses. It's never been anything other than that. So from a very, very young age, I started doing this, and it's really never ended. So my background, as you know, is not fashion. My background is legal, and so this is quite a deviation from what I know and what I understand. So I thought I would just explore the option. There came a point where the opportunity to do this was presented to me, and I had resources available to do it. So I thought I should take the plunge because it's now or never. And I was very excited to do so. But because, as I said, my background is legal and not fashion, there were a lot of speed bumps to go through and a lot to work with. So fabric is not something that I am particularly knowledgeable on, or I wasn't, at least when I started this process. So I needed quite a bit of guidance through it all. I mean, I know what I like, and I know that I like high quality fabric, and that I'm pretty particular in what I wear and what I choose to spend my money on. So I knew that was going to translate into the collection that I was going to be putting together. So that was at the forefront of my mind when it came to designing this. And in relation to that, I also knew that when I choose to spend my money on an item, I don't want it to be a mass-produced item. I want it to be quite unique. I don't want to run the risk of running into anybody else wearing the dress that I'm wearing. And as I mentioned, I love luxury pieces. So I want high quality pieces that I know that I'm not going to run the risk of bumping into on somebody else at a particular occasion. So when you're going to a special occasion such as a wedding or graduation or a work function or whatever it be, I know that everybody then ends up spending a lot more than they would have on another item of clothing. With that being said, I decided to keep my collection very, very small because I didn't want a huge number of these products or these dresses roaming the streets. So they are incredibly limited. There are only 4 dresses or 4 pieces in my collection. They are only going to be available for a limited time, so that they are incredibly unique. They're very, very special, and you won't see them ever again. So that's why I'm really excited about them, because they're incredibly special to me. Each one of them I have worn over and over and over again, so I know that I love them. I know that I can happily put my stamp of approval on them, and I hope that you love them as much as I do. So with that little bit of a background, I hope that explains a little bit more about the collection. And now I'm going to take you step by step through the collection and show you what all I've created. So to start off, it being my first collection, I decided to name each item after an incredible woman in my life. So let us start off with the dress that was named after my beautiful, beautiful mom. So that is the Sharon dress. It's made from this beautiful floral fabric. I knew that I wanted to launch in spring, so I launched on the 1st of September this year, and the florals are obviously true to my personal style and also to the season, of course. So while I dress in florals year-round, you've seen them year-round on my blog, I thought it was particularly special for the 1st of September being Spring Day. So this Sharon dress is a pencil dress that is beautifully put together. I will insert a picture right over here so that you can take a look. The stitching on this, I have to say, is beautiful. It's got lovely details that you'll be able to see on the sleeve detail and then on the waist detail as well. It is a pencil dress, and I think that this dress has got the most lovely silhouette. I think it is appropriate for a woman of absolutely any age. So this dress can be easily worn into the boardroom. You can wear it to work, absolutely no problem, and you can wear it, of course, to a special occasion too. And what I like about this style is that you can wear a shirt underneath it as well. So you could, if you wanted, wear a crisp white shirt like I am wearing, or you can wear a cardigan or a blazer over this dress and it will look stunning too. I have also had it suggested that people wear it with a denim jacket and Converse, for example. So it can be dressed up and it can be dressed right down, so it's very casual and perfect for a picnic occasion or just a casual day with friends, a lunch, something along those lines. You can really wear this to any sort of occasion. I love it. The quality of this fabric is just incredible. It's got a little bit of a stretch to it, just a little bit, and I think that is what makes this dress incredibly comfortable. So you can sit in it at your desk and you'll feel comfortable in it, or if you're out and you're eating and you're drinking, it is comfortable to wear. It's got a little bit of give, so it is quite forgiving that way, which makes it beautiful. And then it's got a back detail with a little bit of stitching that comes together in almost like the outer edge of an arrow pointing upwards, if that makes any sense at all. So I absolutely love this dress. It's something that you would definitely see me in. I own quite a few pencil dresses myself because I really love the silhouettes. I think it looks beautiful on a woman of any body shape. The next dress that I've got is the perfect spring dress. It is really quite something that you can see here. It's got really big, lovely leaves on it. It's got leaves of all sorts of shades. So I think the pastel shades against this almost sky blue background, just it almost evokes the feeling that you're lying on the grass looking up at the blossoms during spring, and you can see the blossoms against the backdrop of the sky, which is, to me, almost ethereal. It's just such a wonderful feeling. And this dress is, as I will insert the picture over here, it is a A-line dress. It's fit and flare, and it has got little sleeve details. It's got a raised shoulder, so you can see here this sleeve is like slightly, or the shoulder is slightly elevated just on the edge of the shoulder, and it is a short sleeve over there. And I think that this dress is beautiful to wear to a wedding. I'd be so excited to wear it to a wedding, and I think it is a gorgeous piece to wear to a high tea or any sort of occasion that you have along those lines. It's really a showstopper of a dress. To me, it's one of those that will turn heads constantly. Wherever you go, it will be a focus of attention. People will speak to you about your dress. They will want to know about your dress. So it is one of those very, very special dresses, and wearing it, you'll be able to say that, sorry, it is pretty much one of a kind. You're never going to see this again. I am almost the sole owner of this dress. So that's why I say it's incredibly special. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of occasion wear, and I love it to bits. So the Christine dress is named after my paternal grandmother, and then the Eileen dress is named after my maternal grandmother. So I've got both grandmothers in the mix over here, both incredibly special women. And Eileen, my grandmother, was always dressed in a dress. I never saw her in pants once in her entire life. I never saw her wear pants. So I think it was only fitting that I named this gorgeous lilac dress after her. It has got bell sleeves, which I think is very, very appropriate for spring, because it almost acts in a way of art imitating life. As we've got all the blossoms appearing now, it almost looks like a little flower on the end of your sleeve, which is very special to me. And this also has a pencil silhouette. It is made of Duchess satin, which is very luxurious. It feels beautiful on the skin, and it has got a very, very, very slight sheen on it. So I think that this is gorgeous. It's got quite a high neckline. Again, it's a pencil silhouette, so it ends off at the knee, and it is beautifully sculpting the body. It cinches in the waist, so it looks lovely on your waist. And I think that this is another dress, just like the Sharon dress, that looks beautiful on any sort of body. Any type of body shape will look great in it. Lastly, I have not a dress, I have a skirt. And this skirt is a midi skirt. As you know, again, true to my style, I have worn midi skirts on my blog since, I don't know, probably the beginning of my blog, which was 2012 already, can you believe it? And it is in this gorgeous, gorgeous pink shade. This, to me, is just the most perfect pink. It has a little bit of a floral embossed print on the fabric. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but it is really, really lovely. And I have had people say that they didn't realize that the skirt had an embossing on it, and that they think that that is what actually makes the skirt so beautiful. So it has got this a thicker waist over here, this band on the waist, which is great because it slims in your waist, and then it flares out after your waist, over your hips, and it also crops at the knee, or just after the knee, and it creates that beautiful, beautiful A-line silhouette. It looks absolutely feminine, soft, beautiful on every kind of woman. So I think that each and every item here is appropriate for any body type. So I have really, really narrowed down the styles to make sure that they are appropriate for everyone, and that everyone would look and feel phenomenal in these dresses. And that's really what I wanted. I wanted a dress or a skirt or a piece of clothing that you can put on and you will just stand a little bit taller and smile a little bit brighter, and just feel confident in yourself and know that you are well dressed. You are potentially the most well dressed person at the function that you are at, and that should make you feel phenomenal. You should feel phenomenal because you are phenomenal. So that is exactly what I wanted to do, and I'm so excited to have finally launched. And you can shop at the link that I'll leave below. There is a shop facility on my blog, so if you go to arumlilea.com, you will find the store right there, and delivery is free anywhere in South Africa. And I think that is everything that I have to say about this collection. I'm extremely thankful for all the positive response that I've had from everyone. It's been so special. So I hope that this video gives you a little bit more insight into the dresses, and it gives you a little bit more of a personalized feel of the story behind the dresses, as well as the fits and feel and reasoning for them. So thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and let me know down below which dress is your favorite. I would really love to know which out of the 4 dresses or 4 pieces of the collection is your favorites. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye guys.